Welcome back to the Good Guys, Good Vibes podcast. I am Braden.
I am Potatosaurus, also
E.
known as Eric.
Also
And
known
E.
as Eric. E. And on today's podcast, Eric will keep it light. I'll probably keep it serious. And then we'll find somewhere in between. But,
as always.
But we were actually just having a really good conversation before we popped on here about goals.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And Eric, I think it's a really good, especially when it comes to me talking about my goals and Eric talking about his goals. Again, he will always bring me out, back to our last episode, he will always bring me out of my seriousness and make them all lighthearted and all this fun stuff. But I am a huge goal setter, especially when it comes to the business and when it comes to the personal life. Like, here's my thing. If you don't have goals, you can't have a plan. And if you don't have a plan, then where are you going to end up? You don't know.
Yeah.
Right?
There's a degree of seriousness. There's some things you should be serious about.
Oh, 100%.
Everybody should have a goal. Otherwise, you're kind of going through life without anything going for you.
No, 100%. So give me one that's on top of your mind, because we're nearing into, I think this episode will air right before 2026.
Yep.
So this is probably a really good episode to talk about goals.
Yep. Let's just start with like a short-term, long-term. So like a 5, a 10, and maybe like a 25-year goal.
Ooh, we're going that far out here.
I always think about this kind of stuff.
Yeah, I like
So
that.
5-year types of goals are very, very just little things for me. Like, I would like to start a family. I would like to have kids in the picture in the next 5 years.
Okay.
This
I would also put in perspective. At that point, you would be 36.
Yes.
Yeah. That was not me going that Eric's old. He is old. He's 2 years older than me, everybody, just so we're keep remembering this.
You didn't need to say that, though.
Yes, but I did. So you'll be 36.
Yep.
There was a book I read, and this is an extreme, and I'm not going to go this extreme, but it's like when you picture your goals, it's like Vivid Vision is the name of the book. Have you read that before?
I've read parts of it. I've seen parts of it in social media too, of just like snippets of people actually talking about it.
Yeah. So the idea of it is that it needs to be extremely vivid, right? In terms of the whole title of the book, but it's like, so for Eric in this instance, at 36, what does 36 smell like? What does it taste like? What does it look like? What does it feel like? Where are you going to be? Who's in the room? How does it feel? Like, and that's what like a vivid vision is. So we're not going to go that crazy in terms of like, okay.
Well, I can.
Okay, perfect. All right. So Eric's going to set the mood for us.
My 5-year goal plan has been already set in my head for a little while. It's going to be at least 2 kids right away, with maybe a third on the way. Us transitioning into trying to find the house to upgrade to, because the house we currently are in is very small for a family of 5.
How big is the house right now?
It is roughly 1,600, 1,700 square feet. It's a very open concept, but it's only 3 bedrooms, 2 bath. Or I should say, it's 3 bedroom and it's 1 3/4 bath. So there's only 1 bathtub.
Yeah.
So it's good size for just me and Abby right now.
Yeah. Is it?
And a cat.
It was pretty identical to McKay and I's Maplewood home, right?
It's a little bigger.
A little bigger. Yeah. You guys went 1 more bathroom. Oh, we had our spare toilet in the basement.
It's similar in a manner of speak. It's still a little bigger. It's hard to compare because yours was actually just 2 stories.
Yeah.
Ours is just that weird split level. Well,
right.
It's the middle floor, and then it's a down. It's like a half down and then a half up. So I don't remember what you call that, but
let's just call it a split level.
Yeah.
That works. Okay, so you're gonna find your guys's your family's
upgrade.
Your family's. Are you gonna call it your guys's like family's childhood home?
Ideally, yes.
Okay.
Whatever we're finding next is going to be in our mind, it's going to be the place where we die.
Oh, so you're forever home.
Forever home.
Oh, forever home.
The idea is forever home. If it comes down later down the road where we want to downsize it, sure.
Okay.
I mean, the economy right now, I don't know how easy that'll be too. But also, it's 5 years down the road. I don't know what'll change in 5 years.
Who knows?
You never know.
No.
I don't have a glass ball.
Yeah.
Crystal ball, sorry. I don't have a crystal ball.
Glass ball. Those break.
Yeah.
Actually, that's a really good topic. So, how do you go about? I know we're just getting into your goals, but how do you go about setting your goals, having no idea what the world's going to look like in 5 years?
I guess it's kind of in an optimistic kind of standpoint where the world's not going to end. Eventually, the economy will fix itself.
Mm-hmm.
Again, optimistic. I hope we're able to fix everything to a point where everything it can be affordable again.
Mm-hmm.
Whether that comes from a economic restart and we actually make it through, because I don't know, uncertainty makes everything kind of like questionable in terms of a goal.
Yeah.
So that's obviously not an easy answer, but
Yeah. No. I mean, that's a great answer. You're just coming from a point of optimism.
yeah,
right?
I'm coming straight from a point of optimism.
And I love that. Okay, so you guys got your forever home. Apparently, you're dying in this.
Oh yeah, it's either gonna be a Rambler style or we're gonna be like the first Minnesota people with a barn dough. Well, we're not the first people, but it's not a very common thing up in Minnesota is a barn dough.
No.
At least not in the northern part of Minnesota.
Yeah. No, I could see that.
In southern Minnesota, there's actually quite a few.
Is there?
Apparently.
You're more well versed in barn dominiums than I am.
Oh yeah, I put it in Abby's head, and now she can't stop looking at them.
Yeah. No, I'm all for it. I can't wait to
We just both like the open concepts
do
of
hood
them.
rat shit at it. So, where's this barndominium going to be located in 5 years?
Well, I know you want it to be in Preston, Wisconsin, but
Prescott.
sorry,
No, you're
Prescott,
fine.
not
Yeah.
Preston. I don't know.
Who's Preston? So
I don't know Preston.
Yes. So currently right now, McKay and I have 3 acres in Prescott, Wisconsin, and we just met with our builder to start finalizing that stuff. And I am trying to work on E&A. There's land available.
Yeah, and Abby's been looking at Lake Elmo.
That's closer. That's closer. We'll take that just on the other side of the river.
Yep. Considering we're in basically Blaine, Minnesota.
Yeah, that'll make it a lot closer. I like Lake Elmo. We got friends and family there.
Biggest thing is like, can I get us into the Royal Golf Club?
That's a good place. I like that place. Is that in the 5-year plan?
I don't know. I know one thing, not the 5-year plan, but eventually 10 to 25 years down the road, we're going to be playing golf with each other on the weekends. Every weekend.
Weekends? That's going to be a weekday thing, baby. 15 to 20 years?
25. I'm 35. That's close to retirement age.
Okay,
Weekdays.
So yeah.
I'd be on my way out basically in 55.
Okay, I like it. So keep painting me this picture of 5 years.
5 years? Yep. So it's gonna be two to 3 kids, with like 2 for sure, 3 maybe on the way, already there, newborn baby, something like that. Getting the forever home in roughly. Our top picks as of right now are the Forest Lake area, so it could be Scandia, Wyoming, Hugo. I think Stillwater's kind of up there right now too, and then way out of the weeds is kind of like Elk River, Zimmerman.
Oh yeah.
Which it's a good area,
Yeah.
but it's a lot further away from you.
Yes. So yeah, E and I are right now about 45 minutes apart. It
only takes 25 minutes to get here.
Does it really?
Yep.
Oh well, that's to the gym. It's 10 more minutes to the house then, so it's
Nope.
35, isn't it?
Last time we came here, it only took
I'm
about
just
30.
exaggerating then, apparently.
It only
Okay.
took about 30.
Oh, that's not bad then. Okay.
No,
great.
it's really not right now.
So, okay, so we got the house, we got the family. What else? How does the potato thesaurus? How does
5 years down the road,
yeah, what does the potato world look like? And
at that point, I hope it's just still doing what it's doing right now. Just still giving people the good, authentic kind of feeling that I'm trying to give.
Mhm.
Happy vibes,
Yeah.
authentic.
yeah, just keep doing what you're doing.
Yeah, just keep doing what I'm doing at the
Yep.
5-year point. I'd say it'd be more around the 10 to 25 years. I hope I'm still not doing that.
Yeah.
I'm more focused on my kids at that point.
Yeah. Do you think you can because this is the route I go. Do you think it would help with your kids and help you have an outlet? Because
I don't know. Stuff doesn't die on the internet, so they're gonna find out one way or another.
Oh yeah, but they're going to see their dad was authentic, and they should see that their
Or
dad.
they'll be embarrassed.
One or two, they'll probably be a little
And that'll
embarrassed,
be
of
just
course.
a whole trophy on my shelf of like.
I
That's a weird thing. I aspire to be embarrassing.
I embarrassed my kids before they were even a thought. Right? I mean, that's
Yeah.
kind of what you're going with.
Yep.
Because we're sitting here with no kiddos yet. So, and you've made plenty of videos and have 5 million followers across your platforms.
Mm-hmm.
So I think, TikTok, we're still doing your social media. You're still rocking that.
Yep.
Civil engineering, still rocking that.
Yep. The hope with civil engineering is that I just keep climbing the ladder like I have been. Just keep doing all the work we've been doing. Just keep climbing the ladder right there.
Cool.
Because it's a good field. It's not going to go anywhere. Infrastructure is definitely something that needs to always be updated, especially in Minnesota.
Yeah, especially with these winters.
Yeah. So it's not like it's a field that'll ever go away or not ever have positions.
Yeah.
But I never plan to leave my spot where I live, where I work.
Yeah. So, we've talked about this in a couple other episodes as well, but is Abby staying at home now?
It's going to be entirely up to her. I would love, I mean, if she wants to be a stay-at-home mom, I'll be for sure the one to try to do the little extra to make sure she can do it.
I love that. That's great.
But if she still feels like she wants to work, she has time to work and everything like that, I'm not going to stop her.
Mm-hmm.
It's only if I can physically see her actually getting stressed out about it. That's where I'd tell her to just ease up. I can take more of the load of financially. We'll be fine.
Yeah. I hear that. I see that.
Because we're both frugal people.
Oh yeah. You and I both, and our families, we are not materialistic at all.
I go for experience, not some shiny thingy.
Yeah. 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 Especially with the trips that you guys have gone on, those experiences.
The least frugal thing is golf. I ain't giving that one up.
Yeah. Well, and you just got into that as well.
This has definitely been my first summer where I've been very consistent playing.
Yeah.
And I've gotten a lot better.
A lot better. So when did I...
Night and day difference.
Can I claim that I got you into golf?
Seriously.
Seriously? Okay. I'll take that. We'll pat on the back.
Because I played it beforehand, but it wasn't consistent, and it wasn't like I was actually going on my way to play it. If I was asked to play, I would play.
Yeah.
Versus you got me to want to go out of my way to play it. So yes.
That's a really good way to put that, yeah.
Yes.
So you went from extreme casual, not even casual.
No, it's not casual at all. It was literally, if I was asked, I would go play.
Yeah. Yeah. So rarely.
Yeah.
And now you're taking...
I go out of my way to go play.
Yeah, I love that.
As I played more than you did this summer.
Oh my goodness, he did. I was joking with him during the summer. I'm like, I got you into golf, and now I think you've golfed almost more than I have in the past 3 summers combined.
Yeah, I go like 16 times this year?
Yeah, I think it was
like every weekend I was like, well, it doesn't help that I'm right next to 2 super cheap golf courses. Super cheap.
Yeah.
Like Chamonix, I still want you to play that.
I know. We'll get up to it.
Yeah.
We'll get up to it. That's the narrow one, right?
Yes, you need to know how to place your ball.
Yeah. So the driver might be in the bag most of the time. We'll see.
No. With your leftiness, you might actually play it well with your slices.
Oh, good. We'll take that.
Yeah. It's luckily there's a lot of wetland, there's a lot of swamp, there's some that are right next to each other where you'll find it in the next fairway, if anything.
Oh, that's nice.
But we're talking maybe they're 120, maybe 100 feet wide.
Yeah.
So they are skinny at some points. But then there's a couple that are actually just really wide open.
Yeah. Is it, I'm trying to think. Did you and I play Hastings Golf Club together?
No, we never got to it this year.
Or no, it's not Hastings. I'm thinking of a different one in Hastings, though.
We've only played Eagle Valley and
River Oaks.
River Oaks.
Yeah, there's another one that I'm blanking on. Is it Hidden Greens? Hidden Greens might be it. That one's super woodsy and narrow. And I have to go with like 15 golf balls there minimum. It's atrocious.
Is that right? That's right next to the river, isn't it? There's one I played down by you for a company event that was very woodsy, but we had to stop early because thunderstorm.
Oh, I can't remember what that was. I remember you telling.
I think it was Hidden Oak.
Oh, I don't know. But okay, so 5 years. Are we
back
done?
on track?
Yeah. Are you done painting your picture there? Yeah, you're good. Adjust it a little bit.
Can you hear me now?
Yep.
Okay. Painting my picture along with that too. I guess if we're going very detailed, I finally have a full-size truck. You have no idea how long I've been waiting to want a full-size truck. It's just every situation I've been in, it does not help me at all. Like, I cannot park it in our current house in the garage.
Okay.
Every full-size is too long.
Okay.
In the apartment building I was in, too big, too tall.
I mean, you were downtown St. Paul.
Yeah.
Right? So that's not happening.
In the townhome.
Sorry, it could have happened, but it would not have been convenient.
With that Colorado, it was still tough.
Mm.
And that's a mid-size.
Yeah. Is that quarter ton?
I
think so. I think it's quarter.
Yeah, it was a quarter.
Yeah.
I couldn't pull much with it.
No. Okay. So we got a big boy truck.
And then even in the townhome. Nope. It would all have to park outside, and I'm not doing that with a full-size truck.
Love it.
Let's see. I'd say one kid's starting school.
5 years.
Mm-hmm.
So that's good. Oh, we got to pop them out here pretty soon then.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, maybe.
Let's see, how much more detail can I really go in? I feel like that's the very basic blocks.
No, that's good basic blocks. Well, let's play off of 5 years. So my question to you is, how do you go about, okay, like best case scenario, you give Abby the option to be able to stay at home, right? And you have your barndominium and all these different things. How do you work to achieve those goals? Like, do you put a plan in place and you're like, hey, I want to hit these markers by year 1, year 2, year 3, year 4?
Oh, yes. We would financially kind of like set up to make sure it's actually feasible.
Yeah.
I mean, that's part of my job as a civil engineer too, is just doing feasibility reports on what actually makes sense.
Oh, nice.
So
you got a good background
in a financial standpoint, yes. It's more for roads, but
Are you and Abby able to talk about finances pretty freely with each other?
she's not probably as literate as I am with it.
Okay.
She understands everything, and I have to explain it to her. And then we also have a financial advisor too that helps.
That's very helpful.
When me and the financial advisor go at like just keep talking with each other, Abby kind of just zones out in a manner of speaking.
Yeah.
She does follow everything, and she'll ask me later on about certain stuff.
But she can't. She's probably processing during that time.
Yeah.
What's being said and talk about it later.
Yeah.
Okay.
She'll ask me about it and like clarify certain things.
Okay.
Just like a whole life policy and everything, and using it as collateral kind of down payment.
Nice.
Yeah. So I have one of those right now.
Oh, great.
And
so are you going to still have speaking of like financial planning, are you still going to have so Ian, I'll preface this, Ian and I are very fortunate that we both have rental properties.
Very fortunate.
Very fortunate. And I can thank my wife for being able to financially set us up to be able to do those things.
Him, not me.
Yeah, my wife to help us do that. We've house hacked our way through that, which for those that don't know what house hacking is when you live in a property. So McKay and I had a townhome in Woodbury, and then when we sold it, when we bought our new home that was in Maplewood, we ended up renting out that townhome. So typically when you buy a rental property, you have to put 20% or more down on it in order for it to be a rental or a business. Otherwise, you have to live in a house for more than a year. McKay and I were just over that year cuff in that house, so we were able to get away without putting 20% down.
same scenario with me. I lived in the townhome that I had before I moved in with Abby, because before we got wed, we did not live with each other. It wasn't until we got wed is when I moved into the house that she had with her brother that she shared. So we live in that house now, and we rent out. We basically rent out to very close people to us for the townhome. Basically, people who are trying to save up their money and try to get their own house and everything like that.
Yeah. Yeah. And
so all they're doing is paying our mortgage, basically.
Which is great. I mean, it's a great, I mean, it is an investment strategy, especially with where that one is located. It's going to appreciate. So,
yeah.
I mean, and again, we're very fortunate to be able to have those as tools to be able to go down the road with.
Yep.
And luckily enough, when we wanted to move out of our townhome, we were doing just, again, because McKay was working straight out of high school, she had enough finances built up that we didn't have to sell the townhome to be able to purchase our Maplewood home.
Yeah.
And then and now we have that as a rental property as well while we're sitting and waiting to build our forever home in Prescott. So, but yeah, no, we're very fortunate enough that we have those properties to be able to utilize for our 5-year plans. Because I'm pretty sure that'll be utilized with your barndominium. Am I right on that one? Or do you think you'll sit on it?
So the biggest thing of why I didn't want to really let go of this rental property is very specific to the Blaine area and how it's developing. So I didn't necessarily want to do a rental property of any sort. Again, the whole thing with us right now is it's a very wholesome reason why we're renting it, and it's quite literally just for the price of the mortgage. Yeah. That's all we're doing. For people we know that are trying to save up for it, because it kind of sucks right now to try to buy a house. And we were fortunate enough to buy ours like during the very low interest rate periods of COVID. Like very fortunate to get at that point. But I don't think we're necessarily going to use it as any sort of collateral towards our next house. I think it'll just be a rental property for right now. If anything, we use it as I look at it as more as just an asset for when we try to get a cabin up north.
Oh, there you go.
Yep.
Is that 10 years?
What?
10 years?
That might be 10 years, yes.
I like that. That's
because I do feel very stupid if I were to sell it right now.
Yeah, 100%.
Because it's not because of housing market or anything like that. It's because with how Blaine's developing with it has the new downtown being developed. That is worth over $670 million.
Yeah.
And it's basically going to be a northern version of like downtown Minneapolis.
Which is going to be absolutely huge for you guys up there. It's already a fun spot being in Blaine.
Oh, yeah.
Right? I mean, you guys already got a lot going on, but I mean, that's just going to add so much.
Yep. And Blaine then also the 65 development too, where they're making it all as overpasses instead of just stoplights everywhere. So it's going to be continuous traffic going right there with sound walls going up.
Oh, there we go.
Yep.
He's getting all nerd up over here with his
civil engineers coming out of me right here.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah.
So I love it.
Well, all that's going to just affect the property value. So if you literally talk to anyone, if you were told that, I don't think anyone would sell.
Yeah. Which makes sense. So you're telling people you got some insider trading advice and everyone should go buy rental properties up in Blaine, invest in Blaine. Is that's what we're going with here?
I don't know. The property taxes are going up all over in Minnesota either way.
Either way, yeah.
So there's a double-edged sword to that right now.
Yeah, 100%. So what else have we got in your 5-year? Are you pretty solid on yours there?
That's about it for 5-year.
Any big ones that are dramatically different for 10 and 15?
Well, all 3 kids will be there at 10 years.
Yep.
And we'll probably have 1 going into middle school, I believe, and then 2 in elementary. If the earliest were to be like in this next year.
Yeah, math. If math works, yeah.
I think math works.
I think math works on that one.
What else for 10 years? We're kind of going a little too quick with me. 5 years for you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I think this has to be kind of like a
little
back and forth.
Okay,
yeah.
we'll play this way. So, Okay, so I always have to like backwards navigate. That's how I always do these things. So like for me, one, I'll be 34.
Okay.
The gym will be 9. All right, we'll be turning 10. The gym will be turning 10, which will be hitting a decade, which will be super cool.
Expansions in the 5 year.
Yeah, I think. So I think in the next 3 years, we'll keep on 5. So
Yeah,
I think
stay with 5.
I think in the next 5 years, the gym will be. My goal for the gym is to have its own building. The biggest thing that I've learned is that real estate can be the death of gyms. It doesn't matter how successful the gym can be, real estate can kill it.
Yeah.
So, as much as our landlords have been absolutely wonderful with us, who knows what could happen down the road, and one day the economy could go into place and they're like, hey, we got to double your rent.
Yep.
And it could absolutely just put a wedge into the business. So, the ultimate goal for any gym owner, or I mean, I'm just going to speak for gym owners, is probably to own the building you have. And I think for
Yes.
our scenario, for me to stay in Newport, which I have a really good relationship with the city council, the city administrator, and everyone that is part of Newport, the mayor. So I'm really hoping that we can find something in Newport that will allow us to stay here. We actually just won Business of the Year for Newport.
There you go.
Which says a lot because there's a lot of businesses in Newport, which is really funny.
Oh, yeah, if you drive down this frontage road right here.
I mean, it's all businesses. So it's a lot of fun to be able to get that award. But we would have our own building, and I would have my Cairo office in that same building because right now I'm just in this upper little room here that we do our podcast out of as well.
Yep.
And so I would have a legit Cairo office and
legit little room for a podcast.
Yeah,
maybe 5 years down the road.
Yeah, who knows? Maybe E and I finally have a golf simulator together, and we can. Well, that'll just be our studio. So
Studio and golf simulator.
studio golf simulator.
There we go.
We can all dream a little bit. So I think that, like, in terms of the gym wise, like, I love where the gym is at right now. Like, I want to continue to pour into my staff, into my coaches, and our members that we have. Like, I don't see our membership base doubling. Right, in 5 years, we would be almost at 500 members at that point. So, like, for me, like, I love how tight knit our community is. So, making sure that we can just maintain that. I mean, this is the saying that I've always used with my staff is like, I want my the new members to feel welcomed and our older members to feel loved. So that is something that we've always prided ourselves on as we've grown, because we've grown a lot in the past 4 years. So I have no idea where we're going to be at in 5. It's going to be fun. But in terms of the gym, I think that's where that's going to be. So the gym, ideally having its own building. Newport is wanting to have a fresh look with their building. So I think we'll be looking at more so a new construction, which will be a whole another hat for me to learn about, and which would be owner of commercial real estate.
Probably ask me about that.
Yes, I will definitely tap you on the shoulder for that one. And then on the personal note, McKay and I are hoping to build our kids. This is what we're kind of coining it right now. It may not be our forever home, but it's going to be definitely our kids' childhood home.
That's something I was going to actually ask.
Yeah.
Say you bought the land, so you have that right now. Mm-hmm. But has it appreciated value since buying it?
That's a great question. I haven't looked at it. We just got of course, we just got the taxes for it. So I mean, I'll look at what the land has appreciated, and I don't think anything has really changed out there too much. So in Prescott, but I think in the next 10 years,
is Prescott your, like, before you even try to build the house? Well, I mean, you said you already got it kind of in the works right now.
Yeah, we got our builder, and we just met with our builder and put our down deposit on for plans and stuff. But obviously, plans can go anywhere.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, what was the question you were going to ask there, though? Is Prescott?
Would you sell it and actually move to a different spot instead?
I think he's trying to bribe me to move next to wherever.
You can do it to me, but I can't do it to you.
Yes. Because
move to Stillwater.
Okay. That is so much more expensive.
I know.
In terms of land.
We both do it and split the land.
Okay. How many acres?
60.
Okay, well, fuck.
That's like $2 million. I don't got that in my back pocket, but
So if you're listening to this and you feel like donating money to the Eric and Braden
no, don't do that.
complex cause.
Not even as a joke. Don't do that.
Complex compound. I meant not
The compound.
The compound. Funny
enough, though, Abby actually found a lot over there. It was 5 acres backed up to their golf course, the country club golf course.
In Stillwater?
In Stillwater for...
What's the country club there?
Just Stillwater Country Club.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Yeah. But it's...
original.
It's like 180 or something like that.
For 5 acres on a
For
country
5
club?
acres right against the golf course.
That's...
Found out why, though.
Why?
It's not residential permitted. Or not permitted. It's not residential ordinance. So it's meant for just...
So it would have to be rezoned.
3 times. And that's where that 180 turns into almost like $5,000. Or $5,000. 500,000.
Yeah. No, that sounds more ballpark, right?
I was gonna say like something
area.
didn't seem right with that.
Yeah, then no, that one makes sense. But
it was a nice spot too. It's right next to a trail.
Oh, dude, is that your? Would that be your dream scenario? Is to live on a golf course?
Oh,
no.
I would never want to live on a golf course.
Okay, what's your dream scenario then? Since we're dreaming here a little bit, we'll segue back to you here for a second.
Dream lot. It's dependent on the house we want to build. Barn dough, give me 10 plus acres, wooded area, and just like kind of open. So basically think of northern Minnesota with all the pine trees is kind of surrounding your property, but it's still a little bit on the open side of like a prairie in the middle.
I like it.
That would be the barn dough situation. We'd have the barn dough probably in the middle of all of it.
Okay, I've never heard of another situation other than a barn dominium. So what's the other?
A rambler walkout.
Okay.
End of a cul-de-sac where it's just like 2 or 3 acres. And it's, what? No.
So exactly where McKay and I are going to build. We are at the end of a cul-de-sac with 2 to 3 acres.
The other one in a perfect scenario of a rambler walkout is like my parents' house where we're on a lake.
We can make a pond.
We can make a pond.
Might be a little expensive, but we can make a pond.
No, it wouldn't be. You just got to rent an excavator.
Yeah. That'd be fun.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know what the soil is like out there, so.
Who knows? Okay, here we go. Nerding out again.
Yeah, I'll nerd out. Let's
keep
me back onto the actual normal stuff.
So, on the personal note for me for the 5-year plan, I have no idea how many kids we're going to have because we got the second one on the way. And again, we've been very fortunate enough that McKay has been able to stay home. And just to preface, like she does a lot for the gym, right? She does a lot of our social media, our marketing, email marketing, a lot of communication, and she does a lot of our event planning as well. So she spends about 3 to 4 hours a week on gym related things, especially social media. So she's not like only stay at home and taking care of the kiddos and the house. She's still doing work. But she doesn't have to go anywhere for it, and we get to raise the kids how we want to raise them. Which is our most important thing of having her stay at home, which comes from a lot of sacrifice. But this is my joke with McKay. I don't care how many kids we have. You just tell me how much money I need to make. Ultimately. So, and I don't say that's...
I guess same concept is what I'm trying to tell Abby is like, I'll work harder for it.
I mean, I'll just do everything I possibly can to make sure that whatever... Because she's going to be the one sitting at home raising the kids the majority of the time, right? So for me, it's like, we're not going to do daycare, right? We're already having the conversations on what public, private. I don't think we're up for homeschooling. But here, I don't want to go on a rant here, but here's my thought process on homeschooling or schooling in general. Parents need to realize this. You are already homeschooling your kids, whether you know it or not.
You're always homeschooling.
You're always homeschooling your kids. So McKay and I have had really good conversations on that. But
to an etiquette, maybe not. But you're homeschooling your kids no matter what.
Correct. So, but
like an educational etiquette, I should say.
Yeah. So my guess is we're not done after 2. If I had to really guess, I think
Build that team.
hey, yeah, we're gonna LPGA. We are coming for you. We're gonna have an old girls hockey team, old girls, whatever.
Team Navajo will be there to support every single courts.
Yes, we will. We're going to be running it. That's why we need a golf simulator. So, LBGPA, baby. So, I don't know. It's really funny to think about because, like, I always say, like, 2 seems like a good number for kiddos, but I feel like 3 is not the number. So, I feel like if we have 3, it's going to be 4. You know what I mean?
Here's a weird tangent I'll actually ask you. This has always been in the back of my mind. And then I guess as of what I just learned lately, this is one of the reasons Abby ever kind of fell in love with me.
Oh, wow. We're going romantic.
Oh, wow. We're going romantic.
Let's dim the lights.
Have you ever thought of adopting?
Ooh.
This is like a complete tangent off of kind of this. But with mine and Abby's kind of whole goal is we want to have at least 3 kids.
Okay.
And then the idea is we would adopt a 4th.
Mm.
Or we would like to have bare minimum 2 of our own and then adopt.
McKay and I have not had that conversation, and I think that's the first time that you brought that up too. I think we did have the conversation if we ever had a hard time of conceiving.
Yeah.
Right? Then we would have definitely probably gone the route of adoption because we always wanted to have kids and raise kids.
Yeah,
right.
That's where we're at too.
Yeah, so I think if that was the scenario, then 100%. But knowing right now where we're at, I don't even think we've had the conversation on that. So I don't even think I could give you an answer. It's a great. I love your answer though. That have 2 and then adopt, or 3 and adopt. Yeah.
Bare minimum would be 2 and adopt.
Yeah. Well, and yeah.
It would definitely be like the point of when we shouldn't be trying to have kids after Abby gets past, like 35 is typically the age of when you shouldn't typically try to get pregnant. You can, but
I think that age has moved back a little bit more, but yeah, I get the route. Yeah,
whatever that age is.
Yeah. So yeah, no, I don't think we haven't really had that conversation, so I can't give you an answer on that one. But I mean, I definitely going down that road. If we had a hard time conceiving, I think we would have been 100% into this idea of adoption. But yeah, no, I think that's a great question. Yeah.
It's something I've always thought about, giving a kid that doesn't, maybe was given up right away for whatever reason.
Yeah.
Giving him a home to actually be in. That's always been something in the back of my mind I've always wanted to do. But not to get sentimental, back to earth, be a little goofy.
Yeah.
I was just kind of curious on your whole shtick with that.
Yeah,
if you haven't thought about it,
I haven't thought about it, but no, it's a great conversation to have and think about, but I don't think I could give you an answer right now. I think I would like to give back to kids in a different way. Like
there's multiple ways you can do it.
Because here's my thing. We do adopt a family for the gym. So it's families that are going through a hard time in our local community, and what we do is we adopt the families for Christmas. And we actually just sent over all of our donations and gifts to the company yesterday. So we adopted 4 families, and I think there was a total of 12 to 15 kids in the 4 families that they are all going to be able to wake up and have Christmas presents. So I think in my mind, like, I haven't thought about adoption, but I always have thought about giving back. And I think, so one of my mentors, Chris Cooper, who's the owner of Two Brain Business, it's the mentorship company for gym owners. He does something fantastic, and he buys bikes for kids in his local community every single year for Christmas. I believe it's around Christmas time. Okay. But he's up in Canada. He's like just north of us, and it snows a crap ton. So kids won't be able to use it until summer. But but no, I always have thought that's a great idea. And I think for me, like, I've always loved hockey. So I think if I could get to the point that I could gift kids skates, I think that
That's
would be
better than sticks.
yes. So I think I like hockey skates. I don't know. Like that's where my mind goes in terms of like,
Well, me and Abby always do the angel tree stuff at church.
oh, that's fantastic.
We always do it. We
Yeah.
always give back this time of the year.
That's
And I feel
good.
like everybody, if you have the extra, you should always know what to keep and give away what you can, rather than figure out how much you want to give away and keep the rest.
Yeah, I think that's fantastic. Yeah. Yeah, I like that's what I've thought about. I haven't gone the whole adoption route in terms of especially talking with McKay, but we do what we can where we're at, and obviously like I was saying, we've made a lot of sacrifices to be able to have McKay stay at home, right?
Yeah.
I think we could be farther along if she was still working, but I again, like I think
Money ain't gonna go anywhere.
No, but I also think like raising Blakely and having our family be where it's at, it's in a better position.
Priceless.
No, you can't. Yeah, you can't put a price on that. So
Yep.
I think, that's where my mind goes when I think about.
That's also something that should keep you always down to earth. Is money's material.
Oh, 100%.
Time spent with your kids is. Nope, we're not going this route.
I was. Did we? So
5-year plan, golf simulator in your house.
yeah.
Yeah.
Can I write that down as a non-negotiable? That would be sweet.
Ooh, that's a good way to go about this. What are the non-negotiables?
Oh.
And then what are, if they happen, they happen. A want versus a has to happen.
Well, obviously, like the gym having its own building, us being in our house, those are going to be non-negotiables, right?
Yep.
We can make things work, but I mean, in my mind, for our goals and where we're trying to go,
Prioritize
those are going to be priority. Those are the big ones that come to mind right now. Obviously, the wants, right? Those are the sexy ones that we're like, yeah, we want those. But no.
In 5 years, I want a golf cart literally on my 10-acre lot for a barn dough. Yes.
Yes. Yeah. No, can I have a golf simulator and a sauna, cold plunge, like paradise in my backyard or my basement? Yeah.
The other one, kind of for us too, is like Abby's like one thing is quite literally just like, it's not a need, it's not a dire need at all, but I just used to love that my parents had a jacuzzi that we could go out to in the winter.
Oh, in the winter.
Yeah, and she
can
said
definitely
like
get behind
it's
that
a
one. I never had
top-notch
one.
want.
Oh yeah. No, what would be, so if you could narrow down your biggest want, your number one want that you're like, hey, I want to have this by in the next 5 years. You don't need it, but like it would be really fucking cool if you had it.
Winning a lottery ticket.
Okay. That you can take care of on your personal accord, right? That like you're not living, this is not up to chance, right? What is the one thing that like in your 5-year plan that you're like, I want this really, really, really bad?
A keg urinal.
You know what's really funny? He's laughing and kind of joking about this, but I think this is actually 100% serious. And let me guess. It's
we saw that.
It's in the garage.
Yeah.
Yep.
Right next to where our bar is going to be.
Yeah, 100%. So, all right. So,
Didn't I send you the picture of the one I saw in the house? It was a Budweiser keg in the corner of the actual garage behind a boat.
Yeah, was that the...
It was like a Parade of Homes thing.
Yeah. Was that the TJB property?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. It had a keg in the keg urinal. That was fantastic. That was amazing.
The only thing, it wasn't shielded necessarily. So if you went to go piss in the garage, everyone was going to see.
Yeah. But it was like back in a corner at least. So that would be ease. Would you have a fridge right next to it is the question. You could reload right next to the urinal.
If it's right next to the bar, I mean, yeah.
You wouldn't have to move far. That'd be nice.
One step over.
Keg urinal next to his bar in the garage.
Okay, on a serious note.
No, we didn't have to go serious. We were talking about one, dude. That's a fun one.
Oh, those weren't serious though. Those are just joking.
Okay.
This is what I mean by like the serious of like a want that I would want in 5 years.
Okay.
Realistically, if it's possible, a pontoon for up north for Abby's cabin. And just to say, this is a cabin. There's no running water.
Yeah, not a lake home.
No, it's not a lake home. It's a legit cabin.
Mm-hmm.
But I would like to have a pontoon for that lake up there.
I like that. Dude.
Because I love that area. Cotton, Minnesota, it's so quiet. It's so actually like, it's just untouched and very just naturous.
I love that, dude. That's great. Okay, so E wants a pontoon.
That'd be a want.
Yeah, I just want a golf simulator, dude. I'm going to die on this hill.
That one would be number 3 on my list.
That would be number 3. What's 2?
Golf course.
Oh. Wait, golf course? Like
cart.
Oh,
did I say course?
Yeah, you said course.
Sorry.
I'm like, I thought you just said you didn't want to live on a golf course.
No, golf cart. Again, if it's the barn dough with the 10 acres, the idea is like a golf cart can get you around that pretty quick.
I like that. I like that a lot. And then number
it's
2,
that or side by side
golf simulator.
But a golf cart is a little cheaper.
Yeah.
Again, frugal, as I'd say, a golf cart.
Hey, he's gonna get the budget friendly one to make it frugal.
I'm gonna get the redneck one. It used to be a lawnmower. I found it in a junkyard from 1952.
And he just attached church pews onto it.
How'd you know that?
Yeah, I got you, dude.
Yeah. It has no seatbelts either.
We're just redneck at heart. That's all it is.
You know, that would be fun to try to construct that.
Yeah, we could do that. Maybe that will be our first live podcast. If this starts making money, we will buy our first purchase. If this makes money,
the oldest possible lawnmower we can find. Make sure the motor can actually withstand.
And we will attach
church pews
to it. I have a pastor at my church. Maybe he's got some old pews.
I kind of hope this happens.
So if anyone wants to sponsor or help us blow this up,
I was about to say, or just help us redneck lawnmower into a golf cart.
That'll be our first live, is trying to construct this. But I think so. The whole topic on like 5-year goals. I'm gonna go take a different route because I know we're right at the new year here.
Yeah.
Here's my biggest thing, especially being a gym owner. Everyone has New Year's resolutions.
Okay.
Let me put it this way. Most people have New Year's resolutions, and everyone that makes New Year's resolutions, like I think it's 80% of people stop after January. Like towards those New Year's resolutions.
Yeah, that sounds right.
So this is what I'm going to say. Like E and I, obviously, we are very driven individuals, and if we put our mind to something, we're going to get it done. And if I can give advice to anyone that's trying to go and accomplish 5-year goals, right? It's very sexy to have these conversations and look out to these things and say, hey, I want this. I'm going to have this. Like, this is how my dream life is going to be. But it's like you really have to.
Dreaming about is one thing. Actually physically doing something about it is different.
But here's my biggest advice. One, you have to be consistent.
Yes.
And the best way to be consistent is tell someone about it.
Mm-hmm.
Right? So I'm in a gym, and we are a 100% coaching-based gym, and we are all about accountability and helping people reach their goals, right? So if you're going to help someone reach their goals, or you want to reach your own goals, tell someone about it and tell them to help keep you accountable. So like if you're trying to, here's a really good example. Let's go this way. So if you're trying to build a personal brand on social media, like E is a really good person to say, hey, like, how do you do this? And all I'm going to say I'm going to speak for E here. You've been stupidly consistent.
That, if I could give any sort of advice, it's consistency.
So, like, we could have, I mean, I know we've goofed off for about 40 minutes here of just talking about our goals here, but to give people some real tactical advice here on how to actually achieve 5-year goals, how stupid consistent can you be? And you and I have had really good conversations where we talk about our goals, and then all of a sudden we're like, oh, hey, I'm this much closer on this one.
Yeah.
Right? Like, we hold each other accountable in terms of that. Like, we tell each other, we share each other our goals, and then we say, okay, hey, this is how close I am to this one. And this one's actually coming to fruition. And then we also talk about, hey, dude, I'm struggling with this one. So my biggest advice is find someone to share those goals with to be consistent.
Talk about it too.
Talk about it.
Have somebody give you some extra motivation with it too, because I don't know, something could just go wrong.
Yeah.
But have somebody remind you why you're doing it in the first place.
And that's part of the plan.
Mm-hmm.
Like, so
God's plan.
Here's a really good way to actually end this episode. What's your why? Why do you want to achieve these 5-year goals, these 10-year goals, these 15-year goals? Why do you post on TikTok so consistently? Why do you do what you do? Like, what's your why? What gets you out of bed every day to be like, hey, I'm going to attack life? Like, what's your why?
Are you actually asking me?
Yeah, I'm asking you.
Oh. Let's see. My why is mostly just to... It kind of gives a little bit more purpose to life. Making people happy through social media makes life a little bit better. Mm-hmm. Just knowing that it does make stuff better. I'm trying to build something for my family to make sure they actually have a good life too.
Yeah.
It's as traditional as you can possibly imagine.
Yeah.
And this is just the route I kind of go with it.
Love that.
That's pretty much the why.
Yeah.
And I mean, that's what I was built on. That's what I was raised by with my dad too. Same mindset.
That's great.
Not social media, but obviously it wasn't a thing. But
I mean, social media is just a tool, right?
As of right now, it's a helping tool. Yes.
Yes. Yeah. So yeah, I think that's a great tool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess what's your why?
So obviously I just asked E about his, so he hasn't had time to like think about his. But like for me, like I talk about this quite a bit with the gym because with people that struggle, I talk about whys all the time. And you and I have talked about this. We're both religious. We both have faith. And like my end goal in life, like I want to stand before God and say, I used every ounce of your God-given talent that you gave me. And I want to hear back, well done, good and faithful servant. Like that is what I want to hear. Like that's my why. But obviously I want to make sure that my kids do not want, right? But I'm also going to enable them and have them have the tools and everything that they need to be successful and have a gritty attitude. Right? Like I want to set my kids up. I want to make sure that McKay and I have the best lives that we can possibly have, the best experiences, and also just be set, right? So like those are a lot of my whys, but my core one is with God, right? To be able to say like, to be at the end of my life, because if I go out tomorrow, I want to be able to hear, well done, good and faithful servant, right? I don't want to say like, oh, hey, I got 50 more years of this. I can push it off a little bit. No, I want to be able to say, hey, I used everything that you got me, that you gave me, right? So I can hear well done and good and faithful servant, right? And again, this is, I mean, it's a little bit of a serious note, but like and here you go. Here's my turn taking a serious note on this.
You're talking about God. I'm going to let you talk about God.
Yeah, no, 100%. So for me, it's like, I want to be able to hear that, right?
We all do.
Oh, dude, that's fulfilling. Right? You got one life, dude. I'm going to fucking sprint through this thing. And yes, I swear, and I'm a Christian, but hey, I'm enthusiastic. So I'm going to sprint through this thing called life. I got one of them. I'm going to light my ass on fire and I'm going to go. Like, I mean, when you and I started this podcast, I got texts from people like, hey, dude, why are you doing this? Like, you got so much on your plate already. Do you not like free time? And I'm like, dude, you got one of these. You got one life, baby. Yep. YOLO. Like, that was our entire generation growing up in high school.
That was the saying.
Yeah, which
YOLO.
is annoying, but to my point.
It has some truth behind it.
It does, but we can.
You don't get a do-over.
Let's sprint through this thing, dude. Let's enjoy it. Let's take every ounce of it, right?
It's all comparative how you actually look at it. You can look at it as a sprint. You can look at it as like actually using your time well. You can look at it as just like, honestly, years well spent. Because
Yeah.
yes, you don't know when you're going to go out.
Yeah.
You can't look at your age in terms of years. You got to look at it as the years spent.
Yes. I think that is a very wise thing. That is, yes.
So if you look at it as sprinting, it's kind of a negative connotation. But if you look at it as time well spent.
Yes. 100%. And let me add to that. With the right people around you.
Yes.
I'm going to echo this because E and I can talk about our 5 and 10 year and 15-year plans, and we can go on. I mean, this is going to be our longest podcast. And
plan, but you don't know what tomorrow brings.
Yeah. So, but and here's the thing is like, I want to be able to have a conversation with someone that has goals for 5, 10, 15 years, right? Versus like, well, I don't know. I'm sorry, like that's not good enough.
You can't live like you only live for today. I don't feel like you can still do that. Plan for tomorrow, live for today. I think it's something like that.
It's going to be close to that. Yeah,
Yeah.
I know what you're talking about. And honestly, this is the beauty of the one life that we're given. You only have one. That is the beauty of it. So here's my thing. I'm pretty sure we're going to have this air right before New Year's. Here's our advice to everyone listening. Find someone that you can share goals with and you can dream a little bit because dreaming's fun, right? Find someone that can help keep you accountable. Luckily, E and I have wonderful wives that we can share that with, but him and I also have a really good relationship that most people do not have with people.
Good backup,
right? So we're very fortunate that we have wives that are supportive and challenge us, and we can challenge each other. But also, fucking laugh through it.
Yeah. Don't be too serious about it.
There we go, baby.
Yep.
So that's the best way. And I think, hey, here is cheers to 2025 and cheers to 2026. We will see you guys all in the new year. Love you, buddy.
Have a blessed year.